Hi, Octbox fans, Rick Tyler here in the demonstration room at Octbox. I was at the dentist the other week and was just marvelling at that lovely side table he uses for all his tools, the way it moves to wherever he wants it with such great ease. And I was thinking that would be the dogs if we could achieve something like that. And we've got what I call that type of setup, which I'm going to demonstrate to you now. So for the anglers aren't familiar with the parts, this is the standard baitwaiter, that's the extension tray, that's the standard baitwaiter lid. So I'm going to fit them on so that you've got an idea of what I'm doing. Lid's handy because obviously if inclement weather, you always want to have the ability to. And then if we compare this, a lot of people, by far most people go for the XL side table. But if I put this extension on, you can see I've completely changed the product, and actually I can get more bait even though it don't look as bulky. So I've got 4 in there. I can get another couple in there, and if I take these 2 trays out of the, you can see if I use it with in conjunction with it, there's an awful lot of area there. But the advantage of this is I'm only fixed on one leg, and you can see, and it's more than strong enough to do that. And I am setting this up exactly where I want it. Yep. So wherever I want this and whatever angle I want it, I can set it up. And that just makes fishing so much easier. Now the way I'm being able to do that is if I take that off there, I'm using this. It's the extension arm with 10cm post. Now we are running out of these quick, so if you want one, make sure you get in quick, because once they sell out, it'll be a couple of months before we get them back in. Now on the D36, I've obviously got the advantage of having the ability to adjust height. If you want height adjustability on the D25, then you're going to have to get something like another adapter and a post, as opposed to this, to give you that post. And the reason why the post is important, standing a little bit away, is it gives you that arc, and it also gives you that gap where you can put your landing net handle, but more importantly, it's leaving my rear leg completely free. So if I wanted to put a top ket roost on there, I can do. And you can see that isn't even tight. I can even loosen this off, look, and you can see this is the advantage of having the Octbox clamps, because they're so good in what they do performance wise. It allows you to have this sort of setup, and you can see there, I mean, for my sort of setup, I tend to prefer it around about there, or around about there, depending on what I'm doing. But I can also move this extension tray on the front, so I can reverse this round and have the extension tray the other way round. So if we took this off, yeah, I can take this off here, look. And now if I want to get these out of the way, if I didn't want to use a swivel tray for the ground bait and it's not raining, I can do that as well. And I can even get a couple of those little bait boxes at the side underneath as well. So a very useful tool, and you can see there I can bring it in closer, I can push it further away. So different people, different, we're not all set, as slim as myself, obviously, not wanting to brag too much, because my warehouse manager, we're in a competition for weight, is smiling behind us, but I'm winning, by the way, at the moment. Yeah, it's probably because I'm a younger fellow as well. But there we go. That's just diverging a little bit from the subject. But there we go. Hopefully that video you have found very useful. I think it's brilliant. I'm going to be doing a video later on the River Wye this week. We're also going to be popping down to see the magical Aces Rory Jones fishing on the Wye. And if you're not aware, he had £250 the other weekend of chub. So you're not going to, on a match, so you're not going to do too much, much better in getting expert advice to fish that river. And then the following day we're down with Dean Barlow, and then we're popping down to Oxford and Bristol to do a couple of road shows before we pop into Wales, a place called Blaina, I think, Blaine, however you pronounce it. I do apologise if I'm getting it wrong, to do a road show there. But hopefully you found this useful. Until the next video, tight lines.